What's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Barber Teezy back with another tutorial. Today we are starting off with a random ass transformation. No, I'm playing. The homegirl Zoe came in and wanted a transformation, so we chopped all her hair off. We're gonna go in with a number 5 around the edges. We're gonna get straight into this, by the way. So we're going around the side of the head with our number 5, just to debulk and kind of get everything out the way, so that we can kind of start our scissor work and work on our top. In this tutorial, we're going to start with our scissor work up top first, and then we're going to fade into it after we blow dry it. So right here, like I said, I'm just taking the number 5 all the way around, and then we'll jump right into the scissor work right after this. So right here, I'm going to start sectioning my hair based on the direction of the hair, like the way the hair grows. And I'm going to set my parietal ridge length, pulling everything to the side, and then cutting where I want it to stop. I'm going to do this all the way around the whole head, creating basically my perimeter of where I'm going to kind of stop the fade and introduce the long hair to. So I'm going to follow that all the way around the head, and then we're also going to start bringing smaller sections from up top right here into the side where we created that parietal ridge section. And I apologize if my voice sounds crazy. I got a little bit of a nasal cold or something, allergy, something going on. But like I said, we're just going to keep pulling little sections of hair back down to our guideline on the side and the parietal ridge area. And then once we get the scissor work done, we're going to blow dry real quick, and then we'll start our fade process. But now we're going to jump to the other side of the head. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to set our perimeter, and then we're going to slowly start bringing some of those smaller sections into where we want our fade to stop. Again, start sectioning and just bringing that down to our guideline that we set around the perimeter. Once we finish the sides up, we'll jump to the top and kind of point cut the top a little bit. She wanted to leave a lot of length on top because she actually got permed afterwards, so we wanted to leave as much length as we could on top so that the perm specialist could have enough hair to grab and put in some rollers. So right here, we're just going to point cut and kind of even everything out to the shape that we want to create up top. Pretty simple scissor work on this one. It's nothing crazy, no slide cutting or nothing or anything wild. We're just going to basically just create a shape up top, and then, like I said, we're trying to leave as much length as we can on top because they want to get their hair permed after this. I know it's been a minute since I dropped the tutorial too, so I've been sitting on this for a while, actually. But now we're gonna blow dry the hair and then start our fade process. So right here, we're gonna go with a number 3 all the way open, and we're just gonna kind of create, again, some debulking guidelines. I'm gonna set that right below my scissor guideline that I set with my perimeter. And this just is going to open up my work area so I can kind of see the shape I want to create for the head and all that. So right here, we're going to start with the line up in the front with the C cup, because this will help me keep my fade in line with the structure that I want to keep. I like to do this in the beginning to not raise my fade too much, because I know how much of that C cup I want to keep. And then we're going to go with the babylisses and set that first bald line, and I am dropping it slightly in the back just to accommodate the shape of the head a little bit, and we want to, again, create a nice silhouette. We don't want just a blocky haircut up top, so kind of curve the fade with the head a little bit. I tried to keep this tutorial pretty short. I think it's like right over 11 minutes. Right here, we're going in with our 0 guard all the way closed. Just set the guideline. Then we're going to follow that up with our clipper open. Kind of fade down from there. I don't want to create, I don't want to raise the fade up too much. So fading down from my 0 guard with my clipper open all the way down to clipper closed is typically the easiest way to do that for me. And so you can see how fast the blend comes through, and not just because I have it fast forwarded, but just because the way these cameras are set up, they blend out so effortlessly. It's so dope. And then now we're going to come in with, I think, number 1 guard open and kind of feed into that, the bulk up top. Yeah, so we're going to come in with the number 1. Like I said, it's been a minute, so I'm doing off the top of my head based on the fading process that I normally use. Number 1 all the way open, and then we're going to close it and go right below where we left off with that 1 open. Right here, we're coming in with our 0 open, just kind of using the corner and part of my blade. As you guys can tell, I'm keeping that front line up dark, and then also keeping that perimeter heavy so that I can maintain that structure. All right, next thing on this side, we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did on the other side. I use these gammas so much that I faded the paint off the lid in like 2 months. It's wild. Not even 2 months. I think it was like a month and a half. Again, shaping that C cup, and then we're gonna start our wall line. There was a couple points in this transformation where my camera went out of focus. I apologize for that, but you can still see what I'm doing pretty well. Especially since we already did one side of the head. Again, we're just repeating the steps. Hey, drop a comment if you like this beat too. This beat goes hard. I got a new website like I'm getting my beats off of, and this one, and then I had like 2 other beats I was going to use, but we'll just save those. But yeah, this beat goes hard. Again, we're coming in with the clipper open and then fading our way down. Like I said, this is just the easiest way for me not to raise my fade because I know I can't go any higher than that. Shouts out to everybody that's subscribed to my channel too and been making my IG pop. We hit 10K on IG. I think we're at like 1,300 on TikTok. And I want to get back to the YouTube fam, man. I missed y'all. Those of you who don't know, we had a break-in at the shop, so I lost a lot of equipment and my YouTube camera, so I'm getting a new one today. So hopefully we can get back on this YouTube grind, man. I miss y'all. I want to try to hit 10K by the end of the year on YouTube. I definitely think it's possible if I can stay consistent and drop some more content to y'all. So we're going to start grinding heavy back on the YouTube. So be on the lookout. Again, these are the exact same steps that I did on the other side, so that's kind of why I'm not walking my way through it. Right here, though, she had like an indent in the side of her head, so I had to actually grab my magic eraser guard, which is my premium half guard by Wall. I call it my magic eraser because that thing will take out anything I needed to. I'm still trying to knock out this bottom line. For some reason, it wasn't wanting to cooperate. I could still see it in the mirror. It was bugging me. I don't know what it is. I could literally be sitting here editing for 6 hours. The minute and not yawn once. The minute I go to do a voiceover, yawn central. I don't know what it is, so I apologize if you guys hear me yawning in the background. I'm trying. You guys can see the blend work is there though. Oh, wait. So right here, we're just going through in detail in the back of the head, trying to maintain that shape. And this is what I was talking about, where my camera was out of focus, but you can still see what I'm doing. I'm just following those same steps. That's all I'm doing. Nothing secretive. Following those same steps, but around the back of the head, so I can control a little bit more over the shape. And then right here, we're just going in with some scissor overcomb, some shear overcomb, and just softening the blend into the length up top, because again, I want to keep this as full as possible and as dark as possible because it maintains that structure and that silhouette that we're trying to achieve. Let me know if you guys like this tutorial format too, where I kind of cut all the extra stuff out and just get to the business. Right here, we're just hitting it with the shaver on the very bottom just to tighten up the blend a little bit. You know, get it truly bald. Using my Bronze Series 9s. These things have been through it, man. I've had these things since they dropped, and they are holding on tough. All right, we're gonna razor out the lineup on the sides. I think we just gonna throw some slick gorilla up there for the texture, and that's all we wrote, baby. Nice fire texture up top. Obviously the styling is gonna make it pop like crazy. We left the fringe area long. Like I said, we're leaving as much length as we can on top to accommodate the perm later on. But the cut came out fire. What y'all think, man? Drop a comment below. I know it's been a minute since I dropped a tutorial. But make sure you guys comment below. Hit the red subscribe button if you're not a part of the team. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We're almost at 9K. Let's see if we can break 10K. Hit the there's my face in the middle right here. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will holler at y'all on the next video, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.